Hello everyone, this is Saurabh Maurya and most welcome you all in Lingualit Capital. Dear friends, in this lecture I will be discussing about some of the important terms of linguistics, especially phonology, which are really very important from your exam perspectives. So before going to start the terms, at first we should have the knowledge of phonology, that what is phonology, who introduced the term phonology, who is known to be the father of phonetics and phonology, and about its etymology. When do I talk about phonology? The term phonology is derived from the Greek word. It's derived from the Greek word phone plus logy in the sense logos. Okay, whereas phone means sound and logos means to study. So here we can assume that the term phonology deals with the study of the sound system in a language. Okay, so here we should know that who introduced the term phonology. So there is a person whose name is John Baudouin, who is the Polish linguist. That person name is John Baudouin, who is the Polish linguist. Polish linguist. It was assumed that a Polish linguist, John Baudouin, introduced the term phonology between 1970 to 1980, and according to some books, John Baudouin introduced the term phonology in 1976. Next, we have another person who is known as the father of the phonetics and phonology, and his name is Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones. I think you should remember Daniel Jones because in many papers I have seen that most of the questions have been asked that who is known to be the father of phonetics and phonology. So he is Daniel Jones. Next, we come to our point, our original point that we will start in this lecture. That is, what is phone, what is phoneme, what is allophone, and in the last we will discuss about spoonerism, which are very interesting topic. Interesting term. Okay. So at first we will discuss about what is phone. A phone is the smallest unit of a sound segment that can be isolated and analyzed, and it can be described using the phonetic symbol often placed within a square bracket. When do I talk about phone? Phone means that's what do we speak, the smallest unit of that word. If I say an example like pen, so this is a unit. Before this, in my previous lecture I had discussed about the letters, letters, words, sentences and phrase, where I had discussed that when there is a group there is a group of the letters, and this group of letters creates a meaning, then this is known to be the word, and the smallest unit of a word is known to be the letter, which we say in a linguistics language or in linguistically phone. Phone means sound, means the smallest unit of sound segment that can be isolated. When we write like per, then this is known to be the phone, and a phone is always placed in a square bracket. Okay. Next, we should have the knowledge about the sign system of language, that there are some rules that in sign language a phone is equivalent of a unit gesture, means whatever the gesture do we use. What is the sign language? Sign language means that when a person is not able to speak or produce his language, or we can say when he is not able to express his mental thoughts, then he try to use some of the gestures, and that is also known to be the gestures language or the sign language. So here in sign language, a phone is equivalent to the unit of the gestures. Okay. Next, we have another term, that is phoneme. What is phoneme? A phoneme is conventionally represented by a letter symbol between slant lines and always represented using slash. Means to identify, we have a simple definition of phoneme also, that a phoneme is a single unit of a sound system. Like if we write like in with example pen, if we take per letter and we just use the slash, I mean we keep the per letter in slash, then this is the phoneme. So we have some of the tests that can identify the phoneme. So here we can see that we have the some of the tests that can able to that can identify the phonemes. So to identify the phonemes, we have total 3 steps. First one, these are not all the 3 steps. These are the one steps. I mean with this with this test, one test, with this test also we can identify phoneme, and also with by one test we can identify the phoneme. So at first we will discuss about the minimal pair test. Means to identify the phoneme, at first we should do the minimal pair test. And what is the minimal pair test? When do I talk about the minimal pair test? A minimal pair test is also known to be a single sound difference. Means we can say easily that when two words, like if I say an example, pat, bat. When two words are identical in all respect and except for the one segment, they are referred as the minimal pair. Means if these are also same, this is also same, and this sound and this sound is different. So minimal pair means when two words are identical and in all respect and for one segment they are different. Okay. So this is known to be the minimal pair test. Means pat and bat. When do I talk about pat and bat? Here the p sound and b sound, these are the different sound segment. Okay. So these are known to be the phoneme. If we say we just take it in a slash, then this is known as the phoneme. Okay. And also in a easy way, you can know, or you should have the knowledge to identify the phonemes in easy way, that there should be the one single sound that should be differ. Means if you write pat and bat, then you can know if there is the one sound differ from all these sounds, then this is known to be the phoneme, and this is also the minimal pair test. Next we have the contrast and analogous environment. What is contrast and analogous environment? The contrast and in analogous environment means when minimal pairs are not plausible to contrasting each single phoneme. Means we can easily know that when there is no, the minimal pair test is not working, then we have the another test, that is the contrast. Contrast means the separating of the sound segments in a easy way. Yeah. Then phonologists try to contrast in analogous environment. Okay. So we can see here that sounds are isolated as a belonging to the separate phonemes if they occur in a phonetically very similar, not identical, then these are known to be the contrast in analogous environment. Like if we say, if we have already discussed the example pat and bat, do you know that here when we talk in syllables, when we will discuss then there is a syllable system, and here will be your onset, here will be your rhyme, okay, and here will be your nucleus pattern, here this will be the marginal portion. So this one means the contrast in analogous environment, then you will find that there will be the only similar of the sound segment, but you will not found the identical, okay. So here this one will be the p sound, this will be the a sound, and this will be the t, okay. Next we also have the suspicious pairs. What is suspicious pair? Suspicious pair means that the pair of the words that containing the sound which only differ slightly and which can plausibly be the member of the same phoneme. Next we have the another term, that is the spoonerism. The term spoonerism is very important and also it's very creative. The term spoonerism was first introduced by the William Orchibald. One important phenomena is that the term phoneme was also there was the person whose name was John Baldwin, who introduced the term phonology. He was the first person who also gave his own model of the phoneme. According to John Baldwin, the phoneme is a target sound in the minds of the speaker and hearer. According to John Baldwin, a phoneme is the target sound in the minds of the speaker. Actually, he gave this theory, but his theory was actually not success. This is why he was not assumed much more, okay. Next we have another terms which is very famous, that is spoonerism. The term spoonerism was introduced by William Archibald Spooner, who was the 19th century clergyman and educator. Means we can say that this person relates with the church. So William Archibald Spooner was known for the mixing of the initial sounds words in his speech. What is spoonerism? Spoonerism is a speech error in which the speaker switches initial sound of two consecutive words, especially consonant. Like if we say bat mat, cat pat, chat bat, something like that. So in the same way, spoonerism is a speech error. Actually, we uses spoonerism in our routines of life or in our daily routine, okay. Spoonerism is a speech error in which the speaker switches initial sound of two consecutive words, usually consonants. Like if we have an example like bunny phone. So if we say bunny phone means what? Nothing. But in a short way, when do we use funny bunny or bunny phone? Bunny phone means this bus sound should be here, and this fear sound should be sound should be here. So this is the funny one. Like we can say cat sat, yeah, cat mat, yeah, cat fat, yeah, school for school. We have some of the examples that we use in our daily routines, and this all is known to be the spoonerism. So this was all for this lecture. I hope this lecture will help you much more from exam perspectives, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.